Welcome back to the bubble, ladies and gentlemen, and another episode of the Valiant, where we will be tackling Mission 2 today. So we'll go straight into the campaign. I really liked playing the last episode. I do, however, have a confession to make that I think I ended the recording a bit abruptly, because after I ended it, there were a couple of cutscenes and also a couple of cinematics. But I think you can see those in any other places in YouTube. Without any further ado, let's go into mission number 2, the Severance. I actually think the graphics is really good in this game. I have read some complaints on other places of the internet. Oh no!
The enemy assault through the breach is imminent, Lord.
Let them come. We shall make our stand here. Have our archers cover us.
A sound plan, brother.
Okay, all heroes must survive. Nothing
Here
new
they
from
come.
the last one. And defend the fort.
There's the enemy!
Doesn't look like I can select any of my heroes. I'll have to try to restart this because for some reason when clicking, it doesn't work. So be back in a minute.
The strange relic be? The young knights took its recovery from that dark hole as a clear sign from God. They had no way of knowing how close they were to the truth. According to scripture, the rod borne by the prophet Aaron, elder brother of Moses, was a branch of the tree of knowledge itself. It displayed miraculous powers during and after the Exodus, and was considered one of the holiest relics of the times. Yet, its powers were not meant to be wielded by mortals for long, and so the rod was sealed away in the Ark of the Covenant upon Aaron's death. Thus, it was guarded by the faithful throughout the ages, and eventually made its way to Jerusalem, where it stayed until that great city fell over 600 years ago. Before it could be destroyed, a group of erudite monks saved the rod by taking it south to the Dark Continent, and eventually, being unable to bear its divine power, they broke it into 3 pieces. Their desperate act proved to be their undoing. Sundered thus, the rod began to seep a harmful influence into its keepers. It eroded their will and their faith crumbled. The last of them took the 3 pieces and went their separate ways, vowing to hide the rod's 3 parts from the world. The knights had unknowingly happened upon the hiding place of one of the pieces. Their lives were irrevocably changed from then on. The campaign carried on, and the Templar Knights fought valiantly on Antioch's borders. 3 months later, victory was close at hand, but then the Caliph returned at the head of a large Saracen army. The Templars, surrounded and besieged in a fortress they captured from the enemy, now had to fight for survival.
It is the Caliph's banner, Lord. He must be directing the siege in person now.
He has the gall to show his face again and play the conqueror.
We would have done the same had he defeated us, nay, brother? Rebound and persist.
He'll sorely regret coming back here.
Looks like the Saracens are about to mount a major...
The wall cannot hold much longer!
And that's the videos and the...
The enemy assault through the breach is imminent, Lord.
Let them come. We shall make our stand here. Have our archers cover us.
And the cinematics that I was talking
A
about
sound
earlier.
plan, brother.
So happy you got to see
In
it.
God's
and
name.
now we
Moving
can
out.
select our units.
Here
so
they
I think
come.
There was a reason
God is with us. For the Templars.
as to why.
If that is God's will.
Agnus Dei.
Yes?
As to why I couldn't select them. It was because the game
the
wanted
ready.
you to see the
wicked shall
cinematics, of
fall.
course.
Gather around, brothers.
Let's see. I need to you up, and also we have replenishment camp. Information about that. During the missions, you can capture replenishment camps. These can be used to restore your squad's fortitude and health, and replenish lost squad members. Select the wounded squad and give replenishment command on the replenishment camp menu. You can also recruit new squads to fill any empty warband slots. Cool. So I think with this,
Time for
it's
action
going
is
to
at hand.
be,
Knights of the Templar Order.
the game's going to be a lot more nuanced.
More than capable.
Of course. So let's see. I can't recruit anything right now.
Valiant
However,
brothers of the sword.
I will not be using that.
Valiant
right
brothers
now.
of the sword.
Okay.
Forging ahead.
Okay. The ram. Can't burn that one right now.
The Saracens have breached the West
I
Gate,
need them
Lords.
to run back and replenish real quick.
Come, brothers. Gather around,
And
brother.
Onward.
I guess just
Time for action is
right-clicking solves all my problems.
I'm ready to head
there
into
we go.
battle.
And you could also
Lord,
see the little,
on the march. On the march.
God is with us.
the little bar of how much time it was gonna take.
Knights of the Templar Order. You shall feel
And
my
use it
blade.
like
An opening.
that. As soon as you're done there, I'll have to make sure that the filter doesn't give the NPCs some love.
The wicked shall fall.
Lord, guide my path. Agnus Dei.
So far, no one's ready to use the retribution skill, not enough vengeance. in their
What is it?
hearts.
At the ready.
There we go.
Advancing.
Use
Another breach.
so close.
Fight in the name of
being
God.
able to use the retribution skill. Where are they coming from now?
Lord, guide my path.
There.
Certainly.
Just get in
They
there.
don't stand a chance.
And we should be able to use
Knights of the
Yes.
Templar Order.
any
Time for
second
action
now.
is at hand. You
Get
shall
in there.
feel my wrath.
Use your retribution skills. I want to
Retribution awaits.
boom.
Lord, guide my path.
God is with
Almost
us.
missed
You
that
shall
retribution
feel my
skill. That
blade.
would have been awesome.
Lord, guide my path. Face me.
The archers are still safe. I understand why it's the biggest.
The heathens fall back. If that is God's will,
These were only preliminary attacks to find our weaknesses. The main assault is still to come.
probably. In any case, we must reinforce the courtyard.
I understand why we would need to protect the archers, because they can do a lot of damage. Okay, so recruit swordsmen. I would love some swordsmen. Cannot use that skill.
Swordsmen, defend
Just
those
like that,
archers
we
to your
have
last
a
breath.
mercenary
Yes,
squad
Lord.
as well. They have a skill.
Assalamu alaikum.
Salim, you should not be here. It's too dangerous.
I wanted to bring water to the brave ones who fight. It looked like there was a lull. I wish I could do more, but I am old and useless.
Don't sell yourself short, my friend. You and your people have been a great help.
And we are very grateful for our treatment, good lord. You Templars have already proved much kinder lords than the Caliph ever was. Only, I am afraid of what will happen to us after the battles.
We are not here to conquer, but to oppose the conquerors.
So, us locals will enjoy your protection, Lord?
Aye, that is what I vowed to... God protect us. Another attack! Now, go! I don't want you near the killing!
We should be moving.
I think Salim is gonna betray them
Marching!
later on.
Standing ready.
Okay,
On the
so
march.
we have a mercenary squad as
Advancing.
well. They have more units than we
At
do
the
in
ready.
heroes, in the hero squads.
You shall
Let's
feel
just
my
get in
blade!
there,
Leg it,
and I would
mate.
like for you to attack them.
Agnus Dei.
Time for action is at hand!
By
There we
divine
go,
mandate!
and let's try that.
And stay down!
Oh, that was cool. Shield bash.
Gather around, brothers. Come, brothers. The wicked shall fall!
Both of us. There we go.
Valiant brothers of the sword.
Soon we got
What is it?
vengeance and retribution.
How can your will be done? On the
There we go.
march.
All of them gone. Beautiful.
Marching!
We need more men
now let's
here.
let fortitude rest
Spears
up.
to the front line!
Spears to the front line. Can we recruit spears? Okay, first of all, swordsman squad. Swordsman squads are sturdy frontline warriors with high range defense but low base damage. They can use their shield bash ability to knock down enemy squad in front of them and deal massive damage. Learn more about this squad or on the army screen before you start a mission. And the spearmen. Armed with simply made spears, spearmen squads are fearful opponents for cavalry squads. Their discipline provides them higher damage initially, but they lose it very quickly in close combat situations. They can throw javelins at charging attackers to impede them. Learn more about this squad on the army screen before you start a mission. Cool! So I guess the spears are the DPS units and the
More than capable.
swordsmen are
Forging ahead!
the defenders, basically. Oh, I completely
Gather
botched
around, brothers.
that devotion skill.
Knights of the Templar Order.
By divine mandate!
And stay down!
At the ready.
More than capable.
Okay, losing fortitude.
Awaiting orders! Move out!
Let's see. Oh, they throw spears. Look at that.
God is with us. Yes?
There we go.
Valiant
Use
brothers of the
retribution on
sword.
both.
Time for action is at hand.
Retribution awaits! Almost all of them.
Fight on. Do not let them take the courtyard.
Okay,
Onward!
we
Fight
defend it
in
for
the
now,
name
but
of
now
God!
already it's
At the ready.
become a bit
Aye.
more complicated, keeping an eye out on
Valiant brothers of the
4
sword.
different units.
In God's name. Come, brothers.
There we go.
On the march.
You just
God is
go,
with us.
And I want you to run out
Punishing
and
the
take,
wicked!
By your command!
um,
How can we serve, Lord?
and take care of the archers. And you throw your spears in that direction.
Gather around.
We're under attack!
Knights of the...
They don't stand a chance!
Oh, it's happening. Some kind of
Feel my blade!
bombardment site. Fortunately, it doesn't look like
Lord,
it's
guide my path.
quite yet. Healing up
Yes?
cells.
Your command, Lord. Aye. And stay down!
I love that one. It's badass.
God is... Lord, guide my path.
Can I actually
Certainly.
run out here?
Advancing.
Face me!
No, I can't. Trying to makes him retreat, and he's not gonna stop retreating until he's reached this.
Gather around,
flag.
brothers. In God's name. The wicked shall fall.
Punishing the
And
wicked!
What is it? Valiant brothers of the sword.
I need healing.
Aye, Lord. And stay down!
That's
Swordsman!
crazy.
Spear! Your will be done. We're moving! Step lively, men!
Throw
Javelin!
javelins
Now!
at them.
They don't stand a chance!
Agnus Dei.
Another retribution skill that can be used. Completely in vain.
Retribution awaits!
Completely
This
in
is
vain.
it, men.
Okay.
The heathens
so, do we
are
have
gathering
anyone
for a
injured?
final
No,
attack.
Everyone has,
We
good
either prevail
virtue
or perish
left.
here.
I think it was virtue.
Show no mercy!
And
Onward!
now it's
In God's name. Moving
time
out.
to go,
Feel my wrath!
pardon the pain.
The time for action is at hand.
And we
shall
also
feel my
really need to
blade.
take care of.
And stay down! Commander Slow.
Take care of all the ranged units.
What is it?
And when you
Javelin!
use
Now!
retribution is going to be awesome. You didn't bring down quite as many as at once.
Gather around, brothers.
Stand in a baseline!
At the ready. Retribution awaits!
Skill again, charging down.
We are your shield and your blade.
We lost
Standing
all of
ready.
our spearmen.
We are your shield and your blade.
Their assault has abated.
All heroes
We took the
have
fight
survived.
out of them, brother.
Have still
Knight, call the
survived.
Templars.
I should have kept a
Advancing.
closer eye on my
Yes,
spearmen.
but they are
It
not
looks like
beaten
they got
yet.
completely wiped out.
We should strike at those siege engines while their forces are in disarray.
Okay.
Advancing.
Strike at the siege engines, you say?
Risky, but valiant.
Too bad we don't have enough money
So be it,
to,
brother. We strike.
If that is
recruit more
God's will,
units. Risky, but we strike. Most likely, this is not going to be an easy one, will it? Ooh, I do have some more money. I actually want more swordsmen.
Valiant brothers of the sword.
God is with us. You shall feel my blade!
Swordsman!
Go and... No, you didn't say and stay
At the
down.
ready.
By your will,
Need
Lord.
you to
Gather
charge
around,
over
brothers.
here. What are you
The
doing?
wicked shall fall! An opening! Attack! The wicked shall fall!
Healing
Agnus
up.
Dei.
What is it?
Standing ready.
Hello.
Knights of the Templar Order. Punishing the wicked.
Okay, you can't use your skill.
Valiant
yet,
brothers
so
of the
you
sword.
do not have...
My lord.
And stay down!
Okay, I'm most likely gonna just keep repeating that one because that would be badass. And we could heal a lot of our units with that skill. Great.
Strike them down!
Doesn't
And stay
completely replenish,
Yes?
but still I
Agnus
think
Dei.
it's good enough.
Fight with the strength of God!
Start burn that thing down.
Ulrich, what? Where is he going?
Where is he going, bro? Why? And you're running through fire as well.
At the ready.
So Ulrich
They are
got
lifting the
pissed
siege.
off.
They are in full retreat. Look, brother!
Don't really know why.
Lord Ulrich charged into the retreating Saracens. Into his death, Lord. What madness took him?
I do not know, but we have to follow him. Perhaps we can still rescue him.
Hope so. So now we have to track down Ulrich,
Come, brothers.
and all heroes
Come, brothers.
must survive. And it looks like we have a wide variety of different places to look at. And this, of course, is a really good place to go because it's a replenishment camp, so we want to get there. But I think first we're
Onward.
gonna go straight in
Forging ahead.
to this first checkpoint. I think we have to go to all of them anyway.
In God's name.
And
Your command, Lord.
you will have to become number 2.
By your will, Lord.
Alright.
Advancing. Advancing. Marching.
Gather around, brothers.
And I don't have the stampede function.
Onward. Valiant brothers of the sword.
However, I can heal the front line.
We are your
And stay down!
No one wants to stay down?
Lord, guide my path.
by your side, Lord.
And stay down!
Almost enough retribution
Valiant brothers of the
to
sword.
use vengeance. Almost enough vengeance to use retribution.
The wicked shall fall.
Swordsman!
Please.
Standing ready.
Okay, now. I can
Swordsman!
use
Aye,
that's
Lord.
a bit glitchy. But now, yeah, just have to reset by control 3ing them.
Agnus Dei.
You don't have enough energy to use devotion yet.
Someone fell upon these Saracens, Lord.
Massacre.
Massacred them good.
Come, brothers.
Yep. I bet that's Ulrich.
Why would Ulrich do this?
Wow.
We must find him.
someone's
On the march.
pinning me
Attack!
down. Hard.
Gather around, brothers.
Fight with the strength of God! This is our chance! And stay down! And stay down!
There we go. Use some retribution.
Retribution awaits!
That didn't do as much damage as I would have hoped. I mean, the shield bash deals more
Swordsman!
damage.
Gather around, brothers.
We are your shield and your blade.
We can also disband the squads, I guess, but I don't know what that gives me, what that returns to my coffers. Okay,
Moving out.
Great. First one taken care of. And now we have this one. And I actually
will be
think I'm
done.
going to try to be a bit sneaky. Because you can see there are
Leg him in.
units right there.
Orders, Lord. On the march.
Agnus Dei.
Can I get all of them hidden?
Valiant brothers of the sword.
No. Okay, I guess it looks like they really want to fight me.
We are your shield and your blade.
So we will have to abide.
Moving out.
Fight with the strength of God!
I want you, however, to run up and take
Take them down!
Aye.
care of the archers.
Attack!
And you heal them.
At the ready.
First of all, I'm not that worried about
Swordsman!
you.
And stay down!
Now the archers are taken care of. Just 2 shield bashes. That's all it took. These guys are absolute badasses. Vigor is running down. Fortune down as well. It's weird that they...
Agnus Dei.
Swordsman! Aye, Lord.
Vigor 66
awaits.
out of 100.
By your command.
Fortunately,
The enemy is
we're gonna
upon
run
us!
over and take that replenishment camp, and then everything should be
them
just
down!
dandy.
And stay down!
Replenishing the fortitude of myself and my boys.
How can we serve, Lord?
Great.
Your will
That's
be
taken
done.
care of. I mean, imagine, I have no idea how big the battles
On the
can
double,
get
Lord.
later on down the line.
Forging ahead. Come, brothers.
But imagine just leading an army of like 10 squads. like
Onward!
this. It's gonna be an
In
absolute
God's name.
smash fest of abilities.
On the march.
Okay. So far, I
Onward!
don't see any enemies. There we have 1, 2, 3. Let's go.
Have at thee!
Orders, Lord.
And stay down!
There we go.
Lord, guide my path.
Fortitude looking okay so far. We don't need to use that one yet because my energy is still a bit low.
Valiant brothers of the sword. At the ready. Retribution awaits.
Got a couple.
And stay down!
But the shield bash is the real weapon of mass destruction in this game.
By your will, Lord.
God
God
dang.
wills it!
Oh, he
The
was
Saracens
knocked down.
took shelter here, Lord. Didn't help them much.
No, it did
What
not.
summoned your rage so, brother? This is not what we vowed to do.
I think the rage thing, that's what they talked about in the video before. That the tree of knowledge stick that was an arrow that the brother
Advancing.
took, that Ulrich took.
On the march.
I think that somehow
Moving
causes
out.
his rage.
On the double, Lord.
And it's gonna completely mess him up if he lets it.
Your will be done. On the march.
Can we get you hidden? Yes, we can.
By your will, Lord. Moving out.
Oh, this would be just a perfect spot if we can.
Aye.
If we can charge them.
God wills it! The wicked shall
There we
fall!
go. Look at that. They're completely,
We are your shield and your blade.
And stay down!
completely frozen. Because when you charge them, you get that little chain icon around the emblem, and then they can't move. And using the shield bash right away,
Come, brothers.
just
Moving
wipe
out.
them out completely, basically.
Forging ahead.
Quite quickly as well. So this is the last checkpoint. Now maybe
In
we'll
God's
see
name.
what happened to our dear Ulrich.
On the march. Come, brothers.
Oh, a lot of dead people here.
Villagers, Lord. No soldiers.
Agnus Dei, I can see.
Boom.
Was this the Lord von Gravel? Why would...
No. That can't be. Let us move on.
I need you to charge over
My
to
lord,
take care of the archers.
we've searched the battlefield, and there's no sign of him.
He must have pushed further north.
I think we're supposed to have come from the south to take these guys out first and then get to this checkpoint.
The wicked shall fall. Attack!
And
Retribution awaits. Moving out. On
use
the march.
devotion to get fortitude
Come,
up,
brothers.
because I will never know when crap might hit
Onward.
the fan, so to speak.
Ulrich's men. We have to aid them.
Yes,
Fight
of
with
course
the
we will aid
strength
them.
of God.
Not that I don't think they wouldn't be able to take care of this themselves.
The wicked shall fall.
And stay down!
Yeah, I stay. Oh, the range.
Your command, Lord.
And stay
The
down!
range of the shield bash. That's crazy. Yeah, they were knocked down, but
Well,
down.
look who finally decided to show up. It's our good brother Theodoric.
I do not like your tongue, Guido. Especially after we saved your skin.
I suppose I should be grateful to you, Lord.
You should try it once. But enough of this infantile quarrel. Where is Ulrich?
Lord von Gravel pushed further north.
Why?
Not at liberty to say. We fell behind to defend his advance.
This is madness.
Moving on, Lord.
But we have to find him. You're coming with us.
My pleasure, Lord.
Guido seems to be a sassy boy.
Advancing.
Okay, now
We are
you're
your shield and your blade.
4, and you also have the shield bash. Let's see what's going on. We have another replenishment station here, so yes. Look at
Valiant
that.
brothers of the sword.
Strike them down! Attack! And stay down! Swordsman!
Having
Aye,
all
Lord.
of them just
And stay
use
down!
their skills.
Gather around, brothers.
You need healing,
Attack!
and
This
you
is our chance!
run over and take care
Standing
of
ready.
the
At the
archers.
ready. Gather around, brothers.
Please, I want to use retribution. It takes so much time to get enough vengeance to use it.
Retribution awaits.
Swordsman.
Okay, you're still
The
doing
wicked shall
great.
fall.
Aye. Standing ready.
Lord, guide my path.
Orders, Lord.
Valiant brothers of the sword.
Those guys were resilient.
Agnus Dei.
Swordsman!
On the double, Lord.
Take the
The foe is engaging.
Lord, guide my
What
path.
kind of freaking tanks are you guys? We have 2 units fighting against you. One of them
Forging
being a
ahead.
hero unit as well. Okay, but we didn't lose any.
Moving out. In God's
vigor.
name.
Only a bit of fortitude, but that's okay.
Aye, Lord.
Quiet now. I see you have brought friends.
Why, brother? Why did you leave and lead us here?
You could have stayed behind, Theo. Nevertheless, I am glad you came. That damnable Caliph will soon be in our custody, and he'll then tell me everything he knows about the relic.
The relic?
What else, brother? We found it near his fortress. You cannot believe for a moment that this was by chance. He must know something about it. He must.
That excavation was much older than...
Nonsense. He has to know.
Brother, you are not yourself. Let us leave this madness behind and return...
Leave? And give up such a hostage as well as the knowledge of the relic? Are you out of your...
Yeah, I was just thinking, they're gonna hear them.
حضروا خليف.
يا إلهي ما هذا؟
اقتلوهم.
Okay,
So much for the element of surprise.
so now it's just bashing time against the
Tell me
Khalif.
what you know of the relic, and I will not cut you down, heathen.
Marching!
Everyone's going
I
crazy.
do not know what you are
A
talking
lot of
about,
things to
heretic,
keep an eye
but you
out
never
for.
should have come to this land.
You'll be
Now it will be your
dead.
death.
Your
Use
command,
the
Lord.
healing
And stay
use
down.
all the powers we
What is it?
can at any given point. And
Onward.
actually, I will
Strike
need
them
you
down.
to take care of those archers.
Your command, Lord.
Time for action is at hand.
There we go.
Attack.
More than capable.
Retribution awaits.
Retribution. Then
Yes? They don't
Charge
stand
through.
a chance.
Orders, Lord.
And stay down.
Agnus Dei.
there we go. Heal up our troops just a little bit.
God is with
And
us.
We really have to
We are
take
your
care
shield.
of
And
this
stay down.
Khalif.
Lord, guide my path.
Knights of the
Get more
Templar Order.
troops
Punishing the wicked.
against us.
Agnus Dei.
Okay,
Forging
there
ahead.
you are.
Strike
Okay,
them
let's
down.
By your
Push.
side, Lord.
Knights of the Templar Order.
and
They don't stand a chance.
boom.
By
And then run
divine
back and take care
mandate.
of them. And we can. Oh,
Aye.
right. Completely
And
missed.
stay down.
God is with us.
At the
We're
ready.
just walking straight into a retribution skill.
Retribution awaits.
Yes.
Your command, Lord. Standing ready. We are your shield and your blade.
And stay
Keep
down.
spamming the skills at any.
What is it? By
At
divine
any
mandate.
opportunity.
They don't
Any
stand a
second
chance.
now.
Gather around, brothers. At the
There we
ready.
got the Khalif.
Have at thee.
There we go. And now we can heal up some swordsmen as well.
The wicked shall fall.
Swordsman!
Yes? They
There we
don't
go.
stand a chance.
Looking decent. I think the Khalif is down. Objective
Templars.
completed. Join the battle and defeat the enemy before Ulrich falls.
By God, Theodoric. Now the devil is slain and won't be able to talk.
I would not tell you anything, even if I knew.
Oh! What a setback. At least he won't annoy me further. But the villagers we took in served him before our arrival. So it is possible that they know something about the scepter.
Insane much?
Enough! Enough of the scepter! Enough of this madness!
Brother...
Ever since you took that damned scepter, you haven't been yourself. You brought us here, then abandoned the fight, abandoned your men, and even abandoned your vows! For what?
Careful, Theodoric. We may be friends, brothers even.
They've learned to talk
But
without
never
moving their
forget
lips.
who is in
That's
command
impressive.
here.
The villagers know nothing of your scepter! How could they?
I agree, Lord. If they did, I would have gotten them to sing about it by now.
What?
Well then, there's no point in keeping them. With our water supplies running low, they can't stay here. We'll release them from service so that they can go to their people.
As you will, Lord.
You cannot be serious. The next village is 5 days' walk across the desert, and the ponds around the fort were fouled by corpses.
I am sure they will find a way.
You are sending them to their deaths!
Better them than us. My hands are
Feels
tied.
like they're gonna
I have
fight
to look
soon.
after our men.
Oh, now you suddenly care for them!
Brother Theodoric, you are clearly upset, so I will try to forgive your insolence. But if you detest your order so much, you can take off your cross, join the Arabs, and march with them into the desert.
What happened to you, brother?
I took the reins, Theo. It is time you accepted that.
Damn! And that's the second mission, the Severance. A victory. It took 24 minutes. I like this one. It feels like with it's only the second mission, but still, I like that more elements were involved. You got to use, you got to control a couple of more groups, spam skills, and I liked it a lot. Now let's continue and see if we can get the next video and cinematic in this recording. Oh, we got some experience as well. Theodoric is level 2, so is Ulrich. Ruthlessness, we got some medals, that's awesome. No found gear, so eventually we were gonna be able to find gear as well. That's cool.
Their friendship grown cold, marred by one's ambition and the other's resentment. The two knights ceased to be comrades. The campaign ended, and most Templars left the Holy Land for other prospects. And so Ulrich returned to Europe, where he became a great man, leading thousands, while the relic slowly corrupted him. Was he aware of what the holy artifact was doing to him? Theodoric returned to his lands in Saxony, but hung up his sword and answered the call of the Templars no more. He turned to the land and to its people, vowing never to wage war again, no matter the cause. 11 long years have passed since he retired thus, and on this fateful night, at last, the Lord has led me to him.
My lord, this is the one. Claims to be a monk, says he came to see you. I reckon he just wanted to get out of the rain. Do I get rid of him?
No, it's all right. Leave him here.
As you command, lord.
Come, warm yourself by the fire. And tell me truthfully, what is your business here? You can start by telling me who you are.
I told him that I am but a humble servant of God, who stumbled upon ancient holy texts on relics that were hidden by a secretive sect of monks. Relics that may hold great power and even greater peril. Lord Theodoric listened carefully as I recounted the tale of Aaron's rod. How 3 pieces of the artifact were hidden in the southeast, and how knowledge of them reached me.
What does this have to do with me?
Not with you, Lord, but with your friend. My research leads me to believe that the scepter he famously owns, the one you found in the Holy Land, was fashioned from a piece of the rod. I know how this sounds, Lord, but your friend, he is in danger, Lord. He has possessed the relic for a decade now, and it may have given him power over others, but it is not meant for mortals. It is unthinkable what evil it will end up unleashing, and I'm afraid he might also know of the other 2 pieces. He might want to obtain them, unite them. But there is a chance to prevent all that. If one were to recover the relics before your friend does, Lord, I happen to know that the founding stone of a faraway monastery might give clues to the whereabouts of the other 2 pieces. I came here to warn you. to perhaps aid you, should you decide to take this burden upon yourself, Lord?
Where did you say this monastery was?
Anyone up for a treasure hunt?
June 1st, in the year of the Lord, 1217, south of Bamberg, the Holy Roman Empire. And so it came to pass that Lord Theodoric took up the mission of the relics, and we set out to wander across the empire with newfound purpose. Ahead of us now lies a perilous journey, but with the Lord's blessing, we know we will succeed. Our destination is the Black Forest in the far southwest, where, I have learned, a Cistercian monastery may hide answers about the remaining 2 relics. The Empire's roads are busy with traffic, much more so than is customary for the time of year. Many of the travelers are armed and march under strange banners or bear unusual coats of arms. Hopeful crusaders, most of them, headed for Italy, then onwards to the Holy Land on the order of His Eminence, the Pope. Sadly, there are already rumors of robbers and raiders spreading like wildfire in their wake. We left the city of Bamberg 2 days ago, crossing gentle hills and fields filled with people busy with summertime labor. Conrad, Lord Theodoric's loyal huntsman, says that tomorrow we will reach the village of Ruhrweg, the only place for miles with a bridge to allow safe crossing of the local river. Somehow I did not expect our journey to be so uneventful, but I am grateful nonetheless.
Let's go. Okay, reward unlocked. This looks different. A young Ulrich portrait. Okay. Available in the profile menu. Thank you. And what? This looks different. What happens if I click this one? Okay, so now I guess the official, learn to play is over. Now we're going into the deep, gritty of the campaign. What happens if I click this one? Okay, so then we can keep going back to the other campaigns if we want to play them again on a different difficulty. Maybe level up our guys a bit more. Cool. But the next one is going to be Birds of a Feather. Reach the village of Ruhrweg and cross the river. We can get 2,000 mission experience, 700 survival experience. Okay. 1,400 medal experience, and also we can find 3 potential gear. I want to see. Okay, here we can only get mission experience. We switch to hard. It's the same mission experience that we can receive. The same thing with the first one, brothers. So I will be wrapping up this episode for today. It was the second mission that we just fought, the Severance, where there appears to be a bit of a rift between the 2 former brothers. And the next one will be for the next episode. It's going to be a lot of fun now that we got a bit deeper into it, so to speak. Hope you liked the episode. If you did, consider leaving a like and maybe even subscribing if you'd like to see more of the Valiant or any of the other games that I play on this channel. If you have any tips or tricks regarding the Valiant or basically just the things that would improve the YouTube channel in general, consider leaving a comment. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.